Hello, everybody. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the story of Gears of War 1. And we're going to go 2, 3. And in my history on Gears of War, I forgot to cover Judgment. And then we'll go to 4. So there's going to be 5 episodes of this, starting with this one. So, Gears of War 1 starts off 14 years after E-Day, with you playing as Marcus Phoenix. You're imprisoned for abandoning your post in Aspio Fields. Or was it Aspio Fields? No, I don't think it was, but he went to go save his father. And his father, a bunch of rocks landed on him and stuff. So he was thrown in prison for abandoning his post. So yeah, his best friend Dom breaks him out. Why? Because they're running low on soldiers. Well, they're not running low on soldiers because they still have a massive army. It's just that it's like, well, I mean, we still have extra people lying around. Might as well just throw them in if they're murderers and stuff. So Colonel Hoffman literally recruits everybody in the prisons, including, all right, I don't know why I was about to say including Anthony Carmine. He wasn't in prison. Anyways, so quick tutorial. You can either go straight to the fight or take the training route. And you just barely make it out of there, escaping a corpse, or which is basically this giant spider that comes out of the ground. Yeah. So you meet up with Colonel Hoffman, and on your way there, you meet your General Kim, and you meet Anthony Carmine, and he says, "Hey, are you the Marcus Phoenix, the one who fought in Aspio Fields?" And Marcus goes, "Yep." And then he goes, "Wow, cool." Keeps on providing cavalry support for the chopper, shooting at Locust at the ground. And Marcus goes, "Not really." So anyways, they arrive. Marcus sees his girlfriend, Anya. And so Colonel Hoffman's 2 bodyguards that were with him on the plane gets killed. One is shot in the head by a Locust sniper, and then a Locust patrol comes out from behind cover and just starts shooting. Kills the other one. They end up killing them, and you're on your merry way. Your objective is to find Alpha Squad, because they have a resonator, and the resonator is basically this giant ass bomb, and you need to plant it in the middle of the Locust Hollow, and it will explode, killing everything in it. Because the tunnels that the Locusts use to come up out of the ground all come from this one spot, this one main area, and so they're gonna plant it there, blow it up. And so you find Anthony Carmine gets shot after his gun jams up, bullet straight through the head. So hey, at least he didn't feel anything. Quick death. But yeah, so you find Coltrane, and then you end up meeting up with the rest of Delta Squad, except you're ambushed by at least 3 patrols of Locust, and then General Rom. Not the leader of the Locust, but second in command. And so Kim is separated with the rest of the group. He is grabbed, picked up and stabbed by General Rom with his really cool knife that he has. And I like Queen Myr's strategy because it actually is a real strategy. I forget which army uses it though. And it's cut off the head of the snake and the body dies. And what it means is kill the leader of the squad or the army, and the rest won't know what to do. They'll just dispatch. And yeah, it's definitely works. So you end up trapping yourself in a library, I'm pretty sure it is. Except there's a berserker in there. Now the berserker is blind. It's the only female berserker. And how berserkers would, or how locusts would breed, is by chaining the thing down and raping it. But chaining it down is really hard. Like, this thing is the Hulk, alright? So it relies on smelling. It relies on smelling and hearing. So anyways, you have to lead it outside as you only have 5 minutes because there's an actual timer once it breaks down one door. So you have to lead it and then it'll charge at you and you have to jump out of the way. It'll break down a door. And eventually, after going through like 3 doors, after going through the first door, there's a timer. Give you 7 minutes. You go outside and you use the Hammer of Dawn. 2 good strikes, and the Berserker's down. Then you move on to Nightfall. You go to some stranded dude, and Dom's like, "Hey, you owe me one, dude." And the dude's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, fine. My car is at a gas station across town. Here are the keys. Don't go get yourself killed." And now at nighttime, there's these things called the krill. These little black birds. These things can tear you apart in seconds, literally. So there won't even be bones left. So anyways, you make your way there. Hold off some locusts. You get the car. Drive back. Pick up your friends. And you're going to a power plant. You go underground. You plant the bomb. Boom, you're out of there. It blows. But it turns out the COG only had the maps to some of the locust tunnels, so it only cleared out down at the bottom of the power plant or the mining facility. And so Colonel Hoffman's like, "Oh yeah, well, we think there's some information at your dad's house, Marcus. You mind going there?" And he's like, "Well, fuck yeah." And General Rom hears this over the helmet call on Gear's helmet because they captured him. And then in the original version, Rom just shoots him in the head. But in this version, it shows Rom to be like way more menacing and tough. He grabs the Gear's head and twists it so it's 180. And then he collapses on the ground. So yeah, you go to the house, you extract the information for all the locust tunnels. And then what level was it after that? Pretty sure it was the finale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the finale. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one, man. Okay, no, so it is the finale. So you have to... The bridge is out because the light mask bomb, like the next one, is on a train. It's hijacked by locusts. So you need to make it at a specific station on time, because the train's going to pass through it. But it's out of control, though. So you have to turn on the power so the bridge will lower. And in the original version, you don't have to fight a Brumak. But in the Ultimate Edition, you have to fight the Brumak. It's basically a giant dinosaur with 2 miniguns on its arms and an RPG on its head. Mounted on its head. But, yeah. So once you take that thing down, you head on over there, you board the train, you fight your way through hordes and hordes of locusts. You have to fight another Berserker. This guy's covered in krill, so you can't use the Hammer of Dawn. So you detach the cart, you kill General Rom, plug the data in. Bomb goes into Locust Hollows, explodes. But it turns out General Rom is dead. But Queen Mira survived along with a whole bunch of other locusts. They took out a lot of locusts, but didn't take them all out. Anyways, guys, so this was the story of Gears of War 1. Hope you enjoyed. See you later. Bye.